I have a problem. This is a first world problem. However, it's a problem. Okay? I am a huge Ruby Wax fan. I have always been a Ruby Wax fan. All of those nights that I was at home on my own, in my ma's house, watching telly I wasn't supposed to be watching, I was watching Ruby Wax. Anybody who was born in the 70s will know, sorry, no, the sun's in my eyes. Anybody who was born in the 70s will know that Ruby Wax was all over BBC. Hang on now until we get this sorted. Ruby Wax was all over BBC on all of the talk shows in the 80s and the 90s, okay? And to me, Ruby Wax was so out there, outspoken, spoke about things that embarrassed people. She just told stories in the raw, okay? And she was one of the first people to ever use her true self on camera, because most people are acting. Ruby Wax was not messing, and Ruby Wax was not acting, okay? Now, here's my problem. I knew Ruby Wax was coming to Ireland, and it was like the TEDx situation. I knew she was coming to Drogheda. I just knew it. I just didn't know the date. Now, myself and Janice found out a couple of weeks ago that she's coming to Drogheda the same night as I am doing Warrior Women in the Fort, okay? Now, obviously, the issues that I'm dealing with in one-to-ones is, you know, generally to do with people's mental health. I've had my own mental health issues. I've spoken about this quite a good bit on the phone, or on Facebook, okay? So there's no surprises around that situation for me. Now, with all of her mental health awareness stuff in the last number of years, you know, I've always held Ruby Wax in such high regard, but now she's just stepped up a notch. And her being the way that she was when I was a kid, she was one of the very few females that I could look up to and get, you know, I know we weren't communicating, but I felt like she was communicating with me. That's how real she is, okay? So I've always held her in high regard, and I just think she's an absolutely amazing human being. Now, this is my favour that I need to ask you. I want you to follow Ruby Wax on Twitter, okay? I want you to go onto her Facebook page and like it as well. And I want us to start the hashtag Get Ruby to the Fort, because she is going to be, the hairs on the top of my head are standing up. She's going to be 5 minutes away from where I am, okay? She's going to be across from the sound shop, the TLT, okay? She's going to be on the same stage as my kids were on, okay? I've been in the TLT loads of times. I want Ruby Wax to come to the fort and meet my warrior women when she's finished, okay? That's what I want for us. I want her to sit down for 10 minutes to talk to us about mental health. I want us to like and share this video and use the hashtag on Twitter, Get Ruby to the Fort. We need to share this video on Twitter, and we need to tag her in this as many times as we possibly can. My mouth is even gone dry at the thoughts of this ever being able to happen, okay? So, hashtag Get Ruby to the Fort. Look, all we can do is ask and see what happens. Talk to you later, Slán.